Hello, welcome back to the Abundant Joy channel. I am going to do a quick Gimme a Sec reading for you all. So these are 3 to 5 minute guidance readings to just apply to either a situation that's currently front of mind for you, or just understanding the energy of your day at this time. So it's just sort of some quick advice. We're going to jump right into it. If you prefer to not go through the pile picking section, you can choose by crystal. You've got pile number 1 will be the Unakite crystal. Okay, and then pile number 2 will be the Snowflake Obsidian. And pile number 3 will be the Rose Quartz. Okay. For those of you who like to stay on for the pile picking, I'm going to jump into that really quickly now. And let's see, we're going to pull 2 tarot, but I want to thank everybody for liking, subscribing, and sharing the channel. I want to continue to grow the community so that it can impact more beautiful joy seekers. And also, as you subscribe to the channel, it does kind of help to sort of build the energy of the community so that, you know, I'm kind of tapping into that energy as well. So please hit that subscribe button. So let's see what we have here for pile number 1. We're going to have 2 tarot. So that's 2. And for pile number 2, we need to pull, oops, kind of jumping all over here. Oops. Well, 3 came out, so I'm going to go with it, even though this is a quick reading. I think it's actually like that. Okay. And then for pile number 3, what are our quick tarot? Got 1, and looks like it's going to be that one, which is 2. So that, and then we're going to pull 1 oracle card for each pile. So for pile number 1, Spirit, what do we need to know about any current situation or any current energy? Ooh, jumping all over the place. All right, so I'm getting pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Okay, so those are your oracle cards, and then I'm going to do a quick charm card. I'm going to have to learn to read these fast. So that's 1, and there we go. Don't hide on me now. 2. And for pile 3. Pile 3. It's that one there, okay? And then if you want to have a card to kind of pull from the top to be able to see, we will reveal that. So that's going to be Starlight. For pile number 2, looks like it's going to be that. And for pile number 3, looks like it's going to be that one. All right, so these are going to be our piles. Have the tarot, the charm, and the oracle. Oops. I'm going to reveal these cards here in just a moment. Not all of them, but the top one, so you can choose. And then we will go into, go to the readings. Okay. And there we go. All right. So for pile number 1, you will have manifest. Pile number 2, attract. And pile number 3, love. So these are our quick Give Me a Sec readings for today. All right. Feel free to jump in and choose. You've got the Unakite for pile 1 and manifest. You've got the Snowflake Obsidian for number 2 and attract, and the appropriate Rose Quartz and love. All right, I will see you in your readings, beautiful joy seekers. Thank you. Okay, let's jump into pile number 1. I'm going to move pile number 3 and pile number 2 over here. Welcome back, Joy Seekers. This is the Abundant Joy Tarot. This is our day, and we're jumping into a quick Give Me a Sec reading for today. So if you have chosen pile number 1, which was the Unakite stone, this is going to be your reading. And you also chose the card of Manifest. And Manifest says, dream deep and ask for what you want. Okay? Dream deep and ask for what you want. So we're going to dig into what that might mean in the context of this reading here. Okay? You also got the charm card of baseball cap. Okay, so that gives you that sense of sitting at a afternoon baseball game. It's time to lay low, take a step back, evaluate any meaning in a particular situation that you might deal with. So be the observer, take time to play with your inner child, and continue to do that healing there, and protect your energy. Make sure you're cleansing yourself when you come home. So you all might be very sensitive, intuitive beings in this reading here. But let's talk about this manifest here. So we've got the tarot cards for today. You got the 5 of Cups for disappointment. This is the Sun, Moon, Tarot. Okay. And then you've got the King of Cups. Okay. Wow. Wow. Look at that. That is really something. Okay. So obviously some of you all may have been experiencing or may be experiencing some sense of loss, maybe even to the level of depression or sadness. All right. And so this card is showing here. But what I love about this reading here is you've got the crescent moon here, and there's this sort of sense of loss. But look at this King of Cups coming in with the full moon, abundant and ready to move forward. And I feel like with these cards here, because the cups are really talking about emotions. So it's really talking about this process of gaining emotional strength and also leaning into your emotional strength to manifest big dreams. Instead of focusing on the 3 cups that are lost in the lake here for the young woman here, focus on these 2 cups that she still has remaining. And imagine what it would be like if the whole field behind her was covered with even more cups. What would those cups be filled with in your own imagination? That is what is going to help you to be able to bring in the manifestations that you want. So dream deep, you all. Seek large, seek wide for what it is that you need, because the King of Cups energy is telling you, it's talking about mental strength, mental and emotional strength. He has high emotional intelligence. So use those emotions to make you stronger, to make you more fierce, to make you more passionate as you move forward in your life. And let's look at your final oracle card. Well, ain't that something? Valiant courage. Take action with passion, okay? So although you need to probably take a step back to do some healing, a little bit of healing, but because this is a quick reading, could all be happening within the same day, right? There's also a need for you to also take action. It's not the time to be timid. It's time to speak up for yourself. It's time to move forward towards your dreams in some ways. Step out of this feeling of loss and depression by taking an action, even if it's just one, but an action that's based on your emotional intelligence and what your heart is telling you to move forward, and you will be successful. I hope you all have a beautiful, joyful day. That was your Give Me a Sec, and I will see you in the next reading. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is your pile if you chose the Snowflake Obsidian and the Attract card. So let's jump right into your Give Me a Sec and see what is in store for you. So you've got attract, like the moon and the ocean. You attract good things into your life. Well, that is certainly a good one to jump into. And let's see what kinds of things we might be attracting, okay? So you've got the charm of the Notebook. So this is talking about working through difficult emotions, okay, so that you can sort of balance yourself. So it's about kind of doing some inner work here. And then it's also saying very clearly, it's okay to start over. So some of you all might be at a place where you're having to possibly end something or shift the way that you're looking at something or the way that you're doing something. but it's okay to rewrite your story. And it says you will be profiting financially through employment advancement, investments, or the start of a new business. So if any of you all had that in mind where you're thinking about career or work or anything like that, this is a great sign for that you are going to be moving forward. So let's get into a little more detail with this, with your actual tarot that you pulled. Now, this deck, this group pulled 3 cards, whereas the other ones were pulling 2, but 3 popped out, so I went ahead and took them. Interesting. Okay, so you got the 3 of Pentacles, which is definitely related to work. So there's this idea of sort of an apprenticeship. It's also like early success in something. It talks about advancement. It talks about being noticed and recognized for your hard work, persistence, and diligence on the job. And so that's the first place. And it's actually talking about works there. And then you've got the 3 of Wands. You've got 2 3s here. So that's lovely. Okay. And the 3 of Wands is sort of about fire. It also talks about good things coming your way, that they're kind of on the horizon, that good things are coming. It talks about having faith in your abilities, looking for opportunities, and thinking big, because you are definitely bound for success. All right. It also talks about trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Okay. And that is really incredible. We always kind of need that little piece. Now, the fact that you have 2 3s here is really interesting, because 3s talk about growth, creativity, and initial success. So I really feel like you all are looking at a new opportunity, and that is exciting. So depending on what you have on in your mind, what you were thinking about, it certainly looks like there's some level of career or work advancement for you, because you got 2 pentacles here too, and then you've got this passion of creativity. So this card is the 2 of Pentacles, which is talking about change and choices. So it may be that as you're presented with a new opportunity, you're going to have to make some choices about how you move forward. And I believe the guidance here is really for you to, as you're thinking about the choice, because you've got this 3 of Wands in here, I feel like you need to be thinking about what is passionate for you, what is creative for you, what is, kind of push, what kind of sort of sets you on fire in some way, right? Like if you have to make a choice about which direction you're going to go, but you have what you need. It also talks about 2s are also about taking action. Okay. It's duality and choices, but there's also a need to take action. All right. And then let's look at your final card. Reflect and redirect your energy. Impasse. So this little squirrel has been blocked in some way in how they were moving forward. And this echoes back to me on what your initial charm was, because your charm is saying it's okay to start over, try again, and rewrite your story. Okay. And this is saying reflect and redirect your energy. So if you have felt like you were stopped in some way, or maybe something didn't work out, you guys are going to be presented with some new opportunities to be able to move forward. So seize the day, grab them, go out there and have a joyful day. I'm wishing for you much luck and success in whatever it is that is coming in your way. Thank you for joining the Abundant Joy Tarot. This is our day, and I will see you in your next reading. This is your Gimme a Sec. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome back to the Abundant Joy Tarot. This is our day, and this is your pile if you chose the rose quartz, and this little card that says love to the moon and back. So y'all, I got some cosmic love going on, okay? Let's see what this is referring to here by digging into the rest of your quick Gimme a Sec. I want to thank you all for liking, subscribing, and sharing so that we can continue to grow this community of joy seekers, okay? So please do subscribe. I would appreciate it. Your card here, so your charm card is, it's okay to make mistakes. Take mistakes as lessons to be learned. You've got the pencil card. It's like you can still erase things. You can move things forward. It says keep moving forward. Hold your vision and keep adding to the story of your life. And then I think what's most important here, what's standing out to me, is please don't get discouraged with the changes that are going on. There is nothing you cannot handle. So if you're dealing with a situation where you're struggling a bit, please know that love is there for you and that you can handle it. You're totally capable of handling it. Now let's look at your tarot cards and see what's coming up here for you. So you've got the Strength card, beautiful, and the Devil card. Okay, so I'm really getting the sense that this reading right here is actually talking about self-love and really leaning into your self-love so that you can open into the wider love that is coming for you. The Strength card is talking about using the type of strength that is a gentle strength, right? A gentle strength that is enabled to sort of move things forward in that kind of quiet way of moving things forward. It talks about the way that you yield your power, all right? It talks about insight, enthusiasm. It talks about letting go of control, because when you let go of control, you can discover your own inner strength and overcome your fears. So instead of sort of domination, work with gentle persuasion. All right. So depending on your situation, that might be important for you. Calm and purpose to face problems. All right. So stay calm and act with purpose. All right, now the Devil card is talking about sort of this internal work. And what I'm getting here is there's some emotional work that is taking place in terms of working with your gentle strength. And I'm also getting that sometimes in order to free yourself, you've got to deal with the shadow side of things. So really looking deeply at what you need to uncover and continue to heal so that you can release yourself. The thing about the Devil card is that the people are tied up. Oftentimes they're tied up by delusions and illusions or fears, okay? Because the chains are actually, they are loose. You are loose. You can actually break free of those chains, all right? So I encourage you to do that. And I feel like this reading is really talking about leaning into your self-love. Do not be discouraged, beautiful souls. Just continue to keep moving forward, all right? And wow, look at that. So you've got the voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. So definitely, like, look at that little voyage ship, like, oh my gosh, and all the manifestation that's happening in her hand as she's manifesting love that is also within her, okay? It's all connected. That is a really, really beautiful message, you all. It really talks about, this card talks about you being beloved, that there is so much love that is available to you, and that your guides are really coming forth to say, like, we are here with you. We are loving on you, and we want you to cultivate the love that is inside of you. It talks about love flowing through you and to you, as it says. It talks about that you deserve love, and that there is nothing you need to do to receive this at all. It is already yours. It is already on its way to you if you're not yet feeling it. But understand that if you walk with a lighter heart, okay, if you walk with joy and in a space of rejoicing, you are stepping into that energetic vibration, if you will, of love, okay? And that just brings it full force to you. So your capacity right now, this card is saying your capacity for receiving and giving love is expanding. So let your heart lead you forward, all right? Your mission on earth is to deepen your ability to impart and accept love. And that's what's going on. So you all beautiful joy seekers, I hope that you have a joyful, abundant day. Understand that you are beloved and you are so loved. Continue to work on your self-love. Keep moving forward, even if it feels like there's a sense of feeling discouragement. Just keep moving forward. Everything is possible for you. Trust and believe, all right? I hope you all have a joyful day. I'll see you next time in your next reading. Please share, subscribe, and like. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.